Hey my friends, welcome back to Law Creations. Wanted to take some time and do a quick video. Now this is just showing you my progress on my custom 1/18 scale Deadpool, made from a Zartan base body, G.I. Joe Retaliation. But video is not to show this custom because he's not done. And when he's completed, I'll show you guys exactly what's going on and stuff. But trying to complete him, trying to get weapons for him, I'm having a tough time with swords because I don't have a lot of swords. The swords that came with this Zartan base body do not fit in this guy's hands, and nothing aggravates me more than getting accessories that don't fit in your figure's hands. So I figured I'd kill two birds with one stone. I figured I'd make my own. I'd customize it to where the handle fits in his hands. And this video is to show you how I achieved the sword for this guy. I've never made a sword accessory, and what I'm going to show you is my first attempt. It's like quote unquote the prototype. It's not going to be my finished. It was more or less to see the process of constructing one. And I found out you can construct one fairly easy. And I just want to show you how I did it, the materials I used, and to achieve what I was looking for. Now this is the first sword I made. And that's just the quote-unquote prototype. I just wanted to see if I can construct it. I painted it up real quick. And it came out, pretty good. And I didn't take my time with it. I just wanted to see, if I could do it. And found out I could. And I just wanted to share with you guys, the materials I used and how I went about achieving it. So I went on eBay to look for swords, and 1/18 scale accessories are just, too expensive. I don't want to spend that kind of money on an accessory that I'm only going to use once. So I figured I'd make my own. So what I have here is styrene, guys. It's Plasticard, and it's a nice durable piece of plastic. It's very thin, but you can buy it in all shapes and sizes. And I had this hanging around. I've had this for a very long time. I didn't know what to do with it, so I finally found a pretty good use for it. So I take my styrene, my Plasticard, and I just take a Sharpie. You can use a pencil. And I just drew the shape of my blade. Whatever style blade I want. If I want it thin, thick, however. And I just drew it, and then I cut it out. This stuff cuts very nice with an X-Acto knife. A couple passes and you're good. And you can even cut it out with scissors, which is nice. So that's what I went ahead and did. And that's what achieved this particular piece here. Now this one's all kind of crazy, just cut kind of crazy. When I make my final swords, it'll be nice and clean, nice and neat. But this is just more or less a teaching, and I just wanted to show you how I made it. So I cut my piece of styrene, and I used the styrene for my blade. And here it is. So, and then I use Sintra board. Now you guys seen me use Sintra board before. I've used it in my making my locker, making ammo crates and boxes. If you haven't seen those videos, you can go back a couple and you'll see them there. But I just cut the size of the handle that I want and a little piece for the base of the blade. And that's what this is here. This will go in first. And I just cut little pieces, and I take my X-Acto knife. So this is the base of the blade. This right here is this part right here. Okay, because this is two pieces here. So this right here is this. So, and I just take my X-Acto and I cut through it as such. And then I wiggle it. So like that song, wiggle it just a little bit. And then like that. So you get something that looks like that. Okay? And then you take your blade, your styrene, and you just put it in like this. And you just go as far as you can down. And that's your first part. That's the base of the blade. And then you take your other piece that you cut And this one here I rounded, I sanded, and I did the same thing here. I pierced it like that. I made an opening. Now all this will be super glued. All this was super glued, and it gives you a nice sturdy, it's not going to fall apart. And then you do the same thing. You construct your sword. And you just put it in as far as it'll go, and then you bring down the base. Like that. Now obviously my final piece will be all, it'll match up a lot nicer. It'll be nice and rounded and shaped the way I want it to shape. But this is the construction of it, guys. As simple as that. Okay? You take your styrene, you cut your blade, you take your sinter board, you make a couple openings, and voila, you got yourself a pretty cool looking accessory for your action figures. And you didn't have to spend that much money. I mean, I have sinter board. Yeah, obviously I purchased it, but I use it for a lot of things. The styrene you can use for a lot of things. So here they are, guys. And like I say, I took these and I custom fit it to his hands. So these particular hands are wide, so not many swords fit, and these fit nicely. And that's what I went ahead and did. So these are just prototypes. I just want to show you how I constructed them. My next set, I'll take my time. They'll look really nice. And Deadpool will be accessorized and ready for battle. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. I hope you guys comment and let me know if it helped you out in your endeavors and your customizing. And I just wanted to share it with you, okay? Keep customizing, guys. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, and just following my videos, okay? Take care, guys.